Right, now I'm going to crank this up to 15. Welcome to the Escarpment. This is my model railway build channel and I'm your host Jason. Today's video, something completely different. I don't normally do these type of videos on my channel, but it's a bit of a review on the Speed Wagon. Now you're wondering, what the hell is the Speed Wagon? Well, this particular Speed Wagon, it does a couple of things. So for one, it can actually take distance. So a little later on, what I'm going to do is take you around the layout and run this Speed Wagon just to sort of see how long my main lines are. Because I know there's been quite a few questions in the past and I've haven't really had that answer until today. So a little bit later, you'll find out exactly how long my main run is. So the second thing that the Speed Wagon does is actually takes the speed. So every 50 centimeters or so, it'll display the speed as I go around. Now, I've got a little demo a little bit later just to show that off as I go through step 10 to 20. And basically you'll see that take shape. Now, just to put this out there, so I'm not sponsored, anything like that. I just thought this was a great product and I thought I'd share it. Now, I've been in contact with Jack and I'll leave his email below for those that are interested. I don't know whether he would do overseas orders, but anyway, there's only one way to find out. Link below to his email. So I came across Jack on Facebook. I saw a post, I don't know, by accident. He was sort of going through this Speed Wagon and what it did, that type of stuff. And so I sort of put a question out there whether or not, he'd made them to order. And he did. So I put an order in. The funny thing was, I think a few weeks later, I can't remember how long between I put the order in and when he sent me a message, and he sent me a message saying, yep, all done, ready to go. Need you to put $150 in my bank account, blah, blah, blah. Now, when I first saw this, I thought, what the hell? Who's bloody trying to get money out of me now? But anyway, a little misunderstanding. I'd forgotten all about that. And but anyway, here we are, $150 later, and that's Australian dollars. And that does not include postage. So look, if you're interested, you want to make an order, reach out to him, as I said, email in the link below. Now, the thing is, not only does it sort of take the speed and the distance, but I was sort of thinking about it when I first received, and I thought, I think it has the purpose of it could be a little bit more. And I was sort of thinking to myself, I could probably take the speed for each step, whether I'm doing 28 step or 128 step from the DCC control, and I was thinking I could actually do speed matching with this quite accurately for different decoders. Now, I do stick with the same decoder. I mean, most of mine are version 4s and version 5s of the ESU sound or lock sound decoders. So there shouldn't be too much. I mean, obviously, there's a few variables within each of the locos, whether the gears are all the same, etc., etc. So, there's plus or minus 5–10%, who knows. But I was thinking to myself, this would be a great way to do that speed matching. So we'll come back to that somewhere down the track with a future video. So with that said, what I'm going to do is we're going to first do the distance. Now, I'm not going to take you through the 15–16 minutes that it takes to run through up and back. I'm going to do some time-lapse stuff here. roughly about 177 metres. That's not a bad run, so to speak, and that's just the main line. That doesn't include all the sidings and all that type of stuff. I use Anyrail, and Anyrail at the moment, and I think that's without level 2 and level 3 branch lines over here, and I was up around over 300 metres worth of track or so. So look, it'd be interesting once I get it all in and have another look at Anyrail. It'll be interesting to see what the total track length that I've used on this layout will be. So next up, what we're going to do is go over, I'm going to show you some of the speed steps going through on the speed side of this wagon. As I said, this will show you intervals every 50 centimetres or so, and then once it gets going, sort of refresh that speed and show you on the wagon as it's going along. So what I'm going to do is just probably start at speed step 10, move up to 15, move up to 20, just on level 2 over here, just to show you what it's doing as it's going through that motion. The speedo, it's ready. All right, well, I'm going to crank this up to 10. Let's see how fast that is. .11 k's per hour. Right, now I'm going to crank this up to 15. Speed step 23. 36. So as it picks up speed, I think that now 42 k's at step 15. Take it up to 20. Now it should be around about 60 k's once it gets up to speed, given that the 64. Oh no, okay, so the last readout was an average. Alright, so 64, let's crank this all the way up, full speed, and I think it was around 105 k's or thereabouts. Okay, what have we got here? About 108 k. There you go, top speed. Now, what this Speed Wagon is, what I understand it to be, is inside there's a Arduino little chip in there, and obviously it's got some smarts in there. It also comes with a 9-volt battery, and it has a good set of instructions that come with it as well. So you know, you're not going to be stuck there. And obviously too, he gives you email and his phone number if there's any issues or you've got any questions and stuff like that. So it's well supported. But like I said, it's $150 just for the unit. That doesn't include postage. If you're interested, again, reach out, email below in the link. To be honest, it's a great little unit, you know, to be able to give me that distance around my layout and also give me another mechanism to do some speed matching with my locos. I look forward to that, and you know, that should, I think, should give me some accurate speed steps there, and I don't have to muck around too much. Now you're probably wondering where the hell I've been lately. I think life's gotten in the way. You might have heard it in my voice. So last week I was down really sick with COVID. I actually tested positive with that, and I tell you what, it knocked me for a 6, and I'm still not 100%. And I keep hearing from a number of people that have had it that, you know, even a month or two later, they've still got signs. So I'm hoping to a speedy recovery, because I really haven't been up here for quite a few weeks now. Prior to that, I sort of went and visited family. I've actually been building a computer. So the computer down at the house, I think the last time I built that was back in 2012, so it was probably time for a refresh. I'm sort of hoping in the next couple of weeks I'll get back up here and get stuck back into things. I do have a couple of weeks holiday coming up, but I'm going down to Coaldale, back to our holiday house that we do on the cliff face down there. Looking forward to that, just to get away and relax for a week. And but hopefully the second week will give me some time to get up here and start getting back to some of those projects I've got blowing in the wind, so to speak. I think I'll end the video there. So until next time, stay safe. Bye for now.